Okay, so I already filmed this video, but my internet's very bad and it wouldn't upload. So I just deleted that and now we're going to redo this. All right. So, without that out of the way, I can't speak today. We're reviewing these guys today because I finally completed the set. So, disclaimer first. I'm going to be very critical of these plushes in this video. So, just to let you know, this is my big dummy stupid opinion. So, if you like any of these plushes, that is totally fine. I find these plushes very charming, and I can see the appeal. So, with that out of the way, let's get started. First, let's go to Wave 1, starting with Sonic. So already you can tell that this plush is extremely stylized along with the entire set. Like, for instance, he's very flat, almost like those Tomy emoji plushies from the Sonic Boom line, where he looks great from the front, he looks great from the back, but on the side view, what is that? I don't really like it that much. It's the one part of this plush, along with a couple others, that I just don't really like. I love his face, though. His eyes and nose are kind of made of this synthetic material, and I guess I think it contrasts pretty well with the plush, in my opinion. His hands are also made of synthetic as well, along with his socks, although his shoes are made of this, like, vinyl material. I think it's the same stuff that was used on these old Sonic Adventure plushes. Although, since it's a newer age, I don't feel like these are going to crack, or at least crack, not crack nearly as much. But, yeah. Here is the set's tag. The only thing character-specific is the names. This Sonic in particular is the Wave 2 re-release Sonic. You can tell because in the tag, the copyright date is 2020 instead of 2019. Because, yeah, surprise, surprise, Wave 1 came out in 2019. I recently got my set. I got my sets at Myers and Kohl's. Tails, Knuckles, and Eggman I found at Kohl's, and Sonic, Super Sonic, Mighty, and Amy I was able to find at Meijer. So, yeah. So that's Sonic. Let's just put him over there. Now, let's go to Tails. So, this is going to be very controversial. I don't like this plush. He's my second least favorite in the set. We'll get to my first later. But, yeah. Let me start off with saying, Tails does not look bad. I love his face. He looks adorable. I'm not really on the side of this chest fur. It doesn't look bad. It just kind of looks off compared to other Tails plushes. His shoes are also made of that vinyl material, and I kind of like him. He's kind of... My cousin said he looked thick, and it's weird why he looks like this. I guess it's to have his tails stick out a little more. Also, it's a very weird design choice that his tails are connected, but I think it works with the style. Let me tell you the reason I don't like this plush. This horrible little piece of fabric that's supposed to resemble bangs. These are not Tails' bangs. This is, like, the worst representation of Tails' bangs I've ever seen. Besides, like, the Impact Innovation Tails or something. But, no, I hate these bangs. They look horrible. They don't look like Tails at all. It just looks terrible. It's awful. I hate it. I don't hate this Tails plush. In fact, I think it's really cute. But it's far from being my favorite. It would have been so much better if not for these horrible bangs. Anyway, for the rest of the plush, his ears, while being a little small, I think they work with the style. Again, tag is the same besides Tails' name. And again, he is from Wave 1 because the copyright date's Focus 2019. And yeah, I bought this at Kohl's for $10. Can you believe that? eBay people are really annoying because they're listing these guys for like $70 each. I bought these, in total, all of these are worth $70 because they're all $10 each at Meijer and Kohl's. Anyway, here's Knuckles. I like Knuckles. I like the Knuckles in this set. So let's start with the face. So he has like this red outline around his eyes, which I think is a really nice touch. Everyone in the set's eyes and nose are made of synthetic. I mean, besides Eggman, because he's a different kind of thing. His shoes are also vinyl, although the metal plates on his shoes are not vinyl. They are synthetic, while the rest of his shoes are vinyl. Interestingly, on the back of his shoes, he does not have the red part, because it's supposed to go red, yellow, red, but it's just red, yellow. So, it's a little strange, but yeah. Jakks did not even try with Knuckles' tail. It does not resemble his hook-like tail at all, which is kind of sad, but yeah. His dreads look a little strange because they're kind of just nubs that circle around his head, but again, they fit with the plush's style, and it's all good. His fists are a little too small for my liking, but I guess it's okay. It's passable. The knuckles are kind of the knuckles themselves are kind of puny though. They're just like little flaps. Like, eh. I love his little crescent moon shape though. It's very well sewn in. So yeah, again, Kohl's got it for $10. And then the last of Wave 1, here is Dr. Eggman. Now, let me tell you this. This is the most egg-shaped Eggman I think I've ever seen. Look at this guy. Like, just stare at him for a full 5 seconds. Okay, then maybe it wasn't 5 seconds, but he looks like an egg. It's weird. So, Robotnik, classic Eggman is supposed to be very circular, although this plush doesn't really show that, because I don't know what Jakks was thinking, but, like, the back of him is very, very flat. And it just doesn't resemble Eggman as much as I wish it was. I wish it did. His mustache is sewn down to his cape, which I don't really like. Like, the 25th anniversary Eggman had his mustache free-flowing, which I thought was cool. Although something that this Eggman does better than 25th anniversary one is that on the 25th one, these cape things, they would always stick up because they were a lot thicker. But because this one is thinner, they can stay down, which I like. Again, with the tag, it's just his name. Although they call him Eggman, while classic Eggman is more known as Robotnik. I know in Generations they retconned it to where classic Eggman prefers to be called Eggman, but in my eyes, this will always be Dr. Robotnik, and then modern Eggman will be Eggman. So, that's Wave 1. Overall thoughts, it's okay. I mean, it's Jakks' first attempt at making Sonic plushes, so I think they did an okay job. I'm not really a fan of the style, but it has its fans. Alright, now on to Wave 2. Let's start with this guy. Now let me get this out of the way. Super Sonic is my least favorite in the set. And let me tell you why. You see, with Sonic, the style, while weird, does work at some angles. Super Sonic, the style only works with one angle. The front. Any other angle, it just doesn't look right. Not even the back looks right. It looks so weird and it doesn't look good. It looks like a bootleg. It's so strange. I don't know. Like, it's nice that Jakks made another classic Super Sonic plush to go with the Tomy one and the Fighters one, but like, this just gives the character a major disservice. I don't like this plush at all. I mean, the face looks nice. The body is basically the exact same as the classic Sonic. But this is just I don't like it. I'm gonna keep it though because I need it for the complete Jakks set. I want to keep collecting these plushes because I want to have a full Jakks set. Like, I want to get, like, the Talking Boom Sonic and the Baby Sonic and stuff like that. Anyway, back to the review. Here is the next plush in the set. Here is Classic Amy. Now, like with Sonic and Super Sonic, for some reason Jakks is having the Hedgehog characters have these flat faces. All of the characters in the set have flat looking. except for Tails for some reason. I don't know why, but Amy is the second worst offender because, again, only looks good from one angle, and then no other angles. But Amy saves herself because she looks cute. I think she looks adorable. She's pretty cute. I prefer the classic Amy from Jazzwares myself, but there are people who like this plush. I am not one of them, but I can see the appeal. I love her face. They definitely really nailed the artwork design. Like, I can see that this looks exactly like her artwork from Sonic CD, and I think they did a good job. Her tag is her tush tag. I didn't talk about them yet. Let's talk about that. The tush tags are very, very large. Like, if people were complaining about the Jazzwares tush tags, just you wait until you get a Jakks plush, because these things are giant. Like, these things are really big. But on Amy, it's weird because it's attached to her dress and not the plush itself. So it's weird. Because all the other plushes are attached to the plushes via their tails. I mean, besides Eggman, of course, because he doesn't have one. But, like, it's super strange. But, yeah. Overall thoughts on Amy. She's good, but, again, weird design choice with the heads. And now, for the piece de resistance, the greatest in the Jakks plush line, in my personal opinion, Mighty the Armadillo. So I say he's the best, not because it's Mighty, but because, in my opinion, Mighty looks the best in this style. I feel like this style works with Mighty, because Mighty is a flat character. His shell makes him a lot more flat in the back. So this style makes sense. He doesn't look out of place if you were to put him with, like, Tomy or Jazzwares plushes. At least I would be saying that if he was in scale, which of course he's not because he's from different companies, but, like, one of the main arguments with this plush is that, unlike the other characters, Mighty literally has no legs. His legs are so small, he might as well not have any. And yeah, it's pretty bad. Those are very wimpy legs compared to his decently sized arms. It's so weird, though. I love this plush, though. This is probably my favorite in the set. I'd have to say Knuckles is my second favorite, but Mighty is the best one. So yeah, here's his tag, his very long tush tag. Again, all of the plushes in the set, besides Eggman, have vinyl for shoes, and then synthetic socks and bottoms and treads. And then if they have detail on the shoes that's made of synthetic, like Knuckles' plates, Sonic's, Super Sonic, and Mighty's straps, and Amy's shoes actually have ribbon for the material on the shoes, which is pretty interesting. But yeah. Overall, this set is not bad. It's just that the style isn't for me. I'd give this set probably a 7 out of 10. It's a good set. It's just that the style, it's not for me. I'm still going to collect it. I'm still going to get, like, stuff like the Ray that's coming out, the modern Sonic and modern Eggman that are apparently being announced. I don't know about the 12-inch Sonic and Tails. I don't know if they're canceled or getting released. I still want to get them. But if they are canceled, that does suck, because they looked really cool. But anyway, that is my full review on the Jakks Pacific Sonic plushes Wave 1 and Wave 2. So, thank you all so much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more content in the future, and I will see you guys next time. These bangs seriously suck.